Good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Show chat window top right corner. Let me know you guys can hear me. Make sure we're good here. Hey, thanks, Virginio. Nice. All right, perfect. Yeah, we've had some issues with this with this channel for some reason the last couple streams. So hopefully it lasts this time. We'll see if we hopefully it lasts this time. Give me a minute here, guys. As you guys probably know, market took a dump overnight. Had some massive downside yesterday, and it looks like a continuation of yesterday. So we'll go over that stuff more so towards the end of, kind of discussing the server and the app, and a lot of little tips and tricks that can probably help your experience here on Xtrades. And yeah, we'll discuss a few things, guys. Give me 1 second. How's my mic? Can you guys hear me okay? Like, is it loud enough? Input capture. Make sure this is good. On this side. All right, yeah, I think we're good. Bear with me, guys. Just setting up here. 1 second. You guys have any questions? Feel free to bring it up. Nice, Cardul. What's up, brother? Thanks for joining. Good morning, Helen. What's up? LD. What's up? Van Dam. Waleed. Rockstar. Hey, thanks for joining, man. HR. What's up? Uh-oh, HR is here. Watch out. You gotta be careful what you say around HR. New Fresh. What's up? K's Money, what's going on? Top notch. Robin, thanks for joining. Good morning, fam. We got an interesting day today, guys. Hopefully, if you guys that are trading options, I hope that you guys have been learning a lot, especially you stock traders as well. Honestly, the goal for Xtrades, again, as a friendly reminder, the goal for Xtrades is not really just to make you guys money, but it's more so how to protect your capital and also when to time the market properly, when to kind of have a little bit of fear, and it's okay to have this sentiment of, maybe I should take a step back. And that's kind of how FOMC, which is a huge market event pretty much every time it comes around, it's a place where you should probably de-risk some of your high-risk trades or assets prior to that event, because sometimes it causes some huge movement. Now, I don't know about you guys, but me personally, FOMC was insane. I've learned the hard way that FOMC, you don't really mess with it. You're not supposed to. You can take a few lottos time to time, but like this was insane. Like this was FOMC, this 1 hour candle right here. SPY went insane to the downside, and I was holding puts here. I was like, oh my God, I'm making so much money. And guess what? I got a little greedy. I didn't take enough profits. Even on my futures account, I was extremely green here. I didn't take profits. All of a sudden, I had a short position here, and I almost got liquidated on this these two candles at the close was just insane. I could not believe that we went all the way back up to the original downside here, and then broke above, and then just kept going. I couldn't believe it. And then yesterday morning, it just looked like, okay, I mean, this is probably going to start to trend downwards now. Like, I don't know what's going on. I thought we were going to keep going to the upside, and then, man, total disaster. I mean, I'm on the put side as far as SPY puts, And I have VIX calls as well, which is, we had a huge bump in VIX, which I kind of was expecting. Again, if you guys are not aware, VIX is the volatility indicator for S&P 500. So anytime there's an increase in volatility, VIX, usually when it's down this much, and which is why I opened a trade on this last week, I said, you know, we kind of held this line right here, and there's a good chance that at some point or another, this is probably going to bounce. I don't know when. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's because of earnings. I don't know what's going to happen, but this looks like it can potentially break out. And, you know, hopefully some of you maybe tailed VIX calls, which you can see. Let me pull that up. Let me pull the app up. Guys, if you have any questions on the app, on the server, just feel free to bring it up, and we'll discuss. Join up. Okay. Sorry, guys, just getting my bearings here. All right, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, can you guys see my screen or no? You guys should see my screen right now. Yeah, Rockstar, you should see my screen. Let me know if you can't see my screen. If you don't see my screen, I would suggest get out of the stream and come back in. Got a question about migrations from tier 3 to tier 2 to Sniper. Yes, so it's not automated based on stats. We do have our Kevin, our founder, CEO. He's the one that kind of basically makes that final decision to promote somebody. But we're always on the lookout, especially myself. I'm always on the lookout, and I'm always recommending specific traders. I'm not just looking at your alerts. I'm also looking at you guys paying attention to any kind of analysis and insight. And again, continuing the discussion. Really, Xtrades is the only place I know, and this might be not everybody, I don't know, but we seem to be the only Discord out there, the only trading community out there that just promotes their traders just by contributing to the server, which means that eventually you can get paid by Xtrades just to contribute your ideas, guys. Nobody else out there is doing that. So if you are a serious trader, you can at least stick around to really like-minded individuals and a lot of really good traders here to bounce ideas off of and make money. You know, so I think honestly, the most humbling experience to being a part of the Xtrades staff is really just helping people out. Honestly, that's probably the best part. Besides the fact that obviously you will have a better chance at making money. It doesn't mean that you will just automatically, just by being on the server, right? You have to do some of the work on your end to either understand the trade behind the idea, right? Understand the trade analysis, or try to at least ask questions. Those that ask questions really go a longer way in this market, guys. But if you're just quietly just following alerts in the background and hoping that something's going to go up just because you have calls, it just doesn't work that way, guys, right? There's a lot of little things that go into play when it comes to both options trading and stock trading, right? If you have $1,000 and you put $900 into one trade, right? You got 90% of your entire portfolio in one trade, and you lose 30% of that. Well, now you're down to, you know, basically half your account is whacked in one trade. So, you know, there's a lot that plays a part into managing risk and knowing when to cut a trade, when to cut a loss. We have a lot of little tips and tricks that I like to show during this stream, and we'll discuss those. You know, for example, I'll give you one example, right? This trade plan navigator that you're looking at right now. This is the SPY plan specifically. JTW is one of our top analysts on the server. He's been around the community for a long time. If you guys have been here in any under, whether it's been a month or a couple years, you already know JTW posts a SPY plan pretty much every single day. So if you are a SPY QQQ index type of trader, you can take advantage of that and use the SPY plan to your advantage. I literally use these levels every single day, guys. And what this indicator is just a trade plan. It's called the Trade Plan Navigator. JTW created this. Every single member on the server has access to this. Okay, we just need your TradingView username and we can give you access to it. It's for members only. So if you don't have membership, I do suggest, sign up. Just for you guys joining live stream, we do provide an incentive on the membership plan. So just for you guys joining today, we give out 10% off the monthly membership, 15% off the yearly membership, and 25% off lifetime for those that are interested. So can always take advantage of that as well. But this Trade Plan Navigator, what it does, essentially, you see what I did? Right? What it does is basically all you need to do is enter the prices that you have as part of your plan. And this takes away your questioning of whether should I take profits here, right? Should I take profits here? Should I cut the stop loss? Should I cut the trade? Should I take profits? Should I scale out? Should I scale in? What should I do with this trade? Having a plan before the trade is in place is a huge factor. Rockstar, no, we're not doing the free chat Fridays like before. It wasn't really doing enough for us. So we've decided to kind of, just have a free trading chat, open a few channels and see how that goes. I believe you're a founding member, bro. You've been around a long time if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you have the founding member role. So with the founding member role, you actually get a bigger discount. So longtime members that were members in the past, you guys are eligible for a bigger discount than what I'm providing. So just feel free to DM me anytime, Rockstar, and I got you. It's 15% off the monthly or 25% off the Elite Plus for founding members. So anybody that had membership even years ago and just feel like returning, you guys are eligible for even bigger discount. We do provide those incentives for you guys, but the idea is that we want to walk you through and guide you through the membership so that you don't feel like you need to cancel and you don't feel overwhelmed. Yeah, sometimes a lot of traders, you guys just blame the alerts. The alerts aren't working. Nobody's trading right, But the beautiful thing about Xtrades is that we have a web and mobile app where you can follow specific traders based on your own preferences. You don't want to follow somebody, you don't have to. You don't want to take a specific tier of traders. You don't want to follow tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 alerts. Well, you can kind of really narrow everything down. Oh, Rockstar, I like this trade. BBAI, I didn't even know it dropped that much, man. I actually took a loss on this recently, a small loss. I've been scalping this ticker literally all year, I think. MNMD, I opened the swing on this. I probably will add to the position. I just had earnings yesterday. I'm pretty long on psychedelics, long term though. But yeah, I like this chart. I was waiting for it to get to this 620 spot, so this will be on watch for me. Hey, thanks for the reminder, man. But yeah, this chart's pretty ugly right now. Anytime you see this M shape right here, pretty bad sign, but we got some support right below. I like this $6 area for some support, but below that, we could go back down to $5, man. This looks pretty ugly, but hopefully we kind of set a base around here. But yeah, I kind of like this. We'll see what this downside brings. The problem with the downside of the market overall is that usually these risky stocks like BBAI, anything with high short interest, anything that that's on the riskier side, usually gets sold off before even the large caps. What the hell? I keep drawing that line. All right, cool. Yeah. Oh, they got a deal today? Let me see. Yeah, I personally, yeah, I've traded the stock literally all year. As you can see, look at, I mean, look at all these levels I have here. Really since $3. I think since the $3 break, I pretty much have been trading this to the upside for the most part. Took this all the way up to $10 earlier this year. That was insane. It was beautiful. But yeah, I don't like that this has a big gap down, potentially to $5. So we'll see. It might take a shot here today on BBAI. We'll see how the market reacts today. Yeah, what's up with the data today? Let me take a look. Hold on a second. Let's take a look. What do we got today? Guys, especially if you're trading short-term options, you definitely need to know what's going on as far as political events and thanks Rockstar, appreciate it, man. Okay, wow, jobs report. Yeah, wow, we got a big data dump. Non-farm payroll. All that looks bad. The NFP being lower. So listen, I'm not a big economical macro analysis is not my specialty. Honestly, it's not my thing. I'm still learning as much as possible, just like anybody else that's a new trader would. I'm not a big expert on jobs reports and what all of this exactly means. I can't say for sure, but I do have 007. He should be on the stream later today, and he's a really good trader when it comes to giving out insight and analysis on this macro stuff. I've learned a lot from him personally. So hopefully he gives us a nice breakdown of today's data dump. And we do have consumer sentiment at 10 a.m. So I can tell you right out the gate, I am definitely not going to be opening trades before this 10 a.m. Consumer sentiment. I'll tell you that right now. The only thing I'll be doing before 10 a.m. is closing trades. I am swinging. I'm swinging SPY puts. Man, this is going to be such a beautiful trade. I'm swinging SPY 630 puts for August 8th, and that is going to be deep in the money. Probably 100% trade. I closed it at 30% yesterday on the app. What's going on with the app, guys? Hold on, let's see. So yeah, and tariff news today. Oof. Yikes. Minu, you followed my UVXY? UVXY should be a banger today. It's going to be also deep in the money. I am likely going to close this today. The move was too big to ignore. You know what I mean? And if you don't have runners, you should at least take profits. If you have multiple contracts, you always have to think this way, guys. If you have multiple contracts, and you're at 100%, you take the damn profit every time. Okay? If you're at 30%, you should always be at least scaling out if you have multiple contracts. If you only have 1 or 2 or 3 contracts, you should consider taking the profit and run. Move on to the next trade. You got to have some kind of rules down packed for yourself, guys. Right? And it happens over time, right? It varies on many factors, right? Especially with options, there's a lot of factors. Those factors could be time of trade left, right? How much time do you have left on this trade? What's the price action, right? Is it in an uptrend and you're in calls, right? Is it in a downtrend? What's the volatility like? I mean, volatility is insane right now because we had a huge spike. I think that we can probably go higher. I expect this to hold. If this 18 spot holds, I like VIX to actually go higher. But if VIX goes below 18 again, I will definitely be cutting VIX UVXY calls for sure. If it pushes towards 1950 and up, I'll also be looking to take profits. Because I could see VIX going up to 20 today. I mentioned this yesterday in the main chat. It looked like a rounding bottom potential breakout, and man, sure enough. And down here we had VIX. I mean, people say VIX is not really chartable, but it damn sure is. I've learned that over time as well. Like, we pretty much had a cup and handle breakout over here. Another one. I mean, this happened like multiple times. I've been charting VIX during this buy kind of FOMC movement, and yeah, pretty nice. Let me open my futures account here. But yeah, let me pull up my I got UVXY, and then what's the other one? Yeah, so when I took UVXY, I didn't even look at UVXY specifically. Honestly, I looked at VIX. I just opened UVXY in addition to. I didn't want to add or because VIX calls weren't moving as much as I'd like. So UVXY is a leveraged ETF, so it has a little bit more movement. I was expecting some kind of volatility to the upside today, but I could not predict something like obviously overnight. Like you can't expect a 7% move overnight on the VIX. Doesn't always happen. What ticker do I use? VIX. Just VIX. Just VIX. This one. The one that's... Wait, is it this one? Yeah. Volatility S&P 500 index. I probably should be charting on this one, though. Right? The CBOE. Now that I think about it. I should have been probably charting on this one, but I've been using this one forever, so I kind of just stick with this one. Is there a difference? There probably is. The price is different, so it must be. I wonder which one the app has. Like, which one, when you open VIX, what's the price? Let me see. I'm just curious. Oh yeah, you can't buy shares of VIX. I forgot. Yeah, never mind. That doesn't work. You can't buy shares of VIX. Give me a second, guys. Let me just log in here. I'm gonna log into my futures account here. I should be passing this, man, very soon. I've been trying to get. Yesterday was a day where I honestly, if I didn't have to leave work, man, I had to leave my office, and I think I could have passed this account just yesterday, honestly, because I was pretty bearish. I was bearish as hell yesterday, and I just didn't expect that much downside, man. This move was crazy. For futures, you could pass a futures account in one day when it comes to days like those. But anyway, we got some new levels, and we'll see where this goes today. This is MQ. Yeah. See what happens today. Should be interesting. Both refer to, but they are source labeled differently depending on the data provider. Okay. Okay, nice. ChatGPT it up. For casual charting or analysis, okay. For real-time trading decision, oh, shit. All right, I should probably be using CBOE VIX. Then. Let me tell this guy to join the stream. Hold up. Oh, Tarek, you're here. My bad, Tarek. I don't see your question in DM. But feel free to ask it here if it's okay, if you're good with that. What's up, Jay? Thanks for joining. Mox, what's up? Hey, Mr. Cake, what's going on? Mike B, what's up, brother? What's going on? Hey, Vinny, what's up? Roy Body, is Roy Body being replaced by something else? Yeah, it's being tweaked. It's being tweaked right now. If you noticed, we have cut out the AI alerts in the temporary interim right now. So it's being worked on, guys. Listen, the development with Xtrades is part of what you pay for, honestly. It's a massive part of everything we built here. this is constantly being worked on and worked on and worked on and worked on all the time to try to improve over time. We're gonna have the options flow back very soon, probably within the next week or two. I'm pretty excited for that. I'm curious what it's gonna look like. I don't know if the layout's gonna be different, but again, there's a lot of features here, guys. The beautiful part about the app is the ability to follow specific traders based on your preferences. Again, if you're only interested, check this out, right? All these alerts that you see here, this is every single trader on the Discord, right? Every single alert channel on the Discord fully syncs, the alerts fully sync to the app, and vice versa. Any trade that you see on the app fully syncs to the Discord, right? Now, again, this is every single trader here. Every single trader here. But the beautiful part about the app, again, is that you can follow specific traders, right? If you are an options trader, you might want to follow the guys that are on the leaderboard of the options, right? Right? Or, obviously, if you're paying attention to the chats, you should see different, kind of contributors on the server, right? Like Fibonacciizer, he posts a lot of charts pretty much throughout the day. Ken is a really good trader as well. Again, every single trader has a little analyst roles next to their name. So that'll tell you one thing, first of all, right? That they're probably promoted in some regard, like Mike B here, right? He's one of our analysts on the server. Happened pretty fast. Actually, Mike B, shout out to Mike B, man. He's in here, right? Yeah. Dude, Mike B is probably one of the fastest traders that I've seen grow from a regular member to an analyst. I don't think I've seen anybody get to that analyst rank as fast as Mike did. Yo, so shout out to Mike, man. Beasting. So if you don't follow Mike, right? Here's the thing, right? If you go into Tier Pro alerts, let me scroll up to that. And again, we have, guys, thanks for your questions. Keep coming with the questions. Keep coming with I promise I'll get to them. All right, so Tier Pro for both stocks and options, right? These are our top traders on the server. They're posting alerts in these channels only, right? This comes with full membership. Right? So only our top traders are posting in this server, our top analysts, I should say, right? The next tier of top traders are going to be Tier 2. Tier 2 for options, Tier 2 for stocks. This is basically the next tier of staff traders. So this is, again, traders that have been promoted through the ranks, right? Been promoted through the ranks. That's pretty much how the traders that you probably should be following. But again, narrow it down even better, guys. Narrow it down to your preferences. Be happy. Be happy. He just got promoted from Tier 2 to Tier Pro. If we go on his profile, right, as you can see, right, he got a lot of bangers here yesterday. I mean, insane to the downside. But a lot of them were high risk, 0 DTE types of trades. And he is a high risk day trader scalper. If you are a trader who has day trade limitations, if you are a new trader to SPY, QQQ, IWM, any of the indexes, I don't suggest you guys follow high risk day trades, guys. Take the time to understand charting. Take the time to understand analysis behind the trades, right? If it makes sense to you, take the trade, but have a tight stop loss. Don't go in with a heavy size, because if you are not okay with going down 30-40% on a trade and you cannot average down on that trade, you probably shouldn't have taken that trade in the first place. Does that make sense? Right, so if I click on his profile, I don't know if you guys saw that. I clicked right here, hit visit site. It'll take you to that trader's profile. Right, so from here, you can make a decision, a sound decision, whether you want to follow this trader or not. The beautiful thing about this is not only can I see his stats, his win rate, his history of trades, I can see all that stuff. I can see all that stuff here. You can see all history of trades. If some of these trades that are him, him with, because mostly he's trading SPX and SPY, but But he also does take, you know, swing trades and things like that. He does take those types of trades. But again, these are high risk day trades. If you cannot handle the size, right? Like this is $800 per contract. This one right here puts at 880, meaning $880. If you cannot take that kind of size on your portfolio, don't take the trade, guys. I promise. There's other analysts really good. You're going to see a lot cheaper contracts. If you cannot afford something like this, it's fine. You're going to see opportunities literally every day in the market, guys. You don't have to trade every day, and you don't have to follow every single trade. Right? There's going to be opportunities in the market, guys. Don't just blindly follow trades. Right? Take the time to understand. And this is a cheat sheet that I give out every single time I live stream. I talk about this little cheat sheet that you have, which is the alert section here. Right? I can toggle between open alerts only and only traders that I'm following. Right? Again, I'm narrowing down my preferences here. Right? These are only traders that I'm following for a reason. Right? I'm toggling open alerts only. Let's say I'm only interested in stock trades. I don't want to leave you stock traders out. Again, this is a beautiful part about the app. I can follow not only the entry and the exit of every single trade, but also the progress of every single trade. If somebody's down 10%, somebody's down 20%, somebody's down 30%, somebody's up 50%, somebody's up 100%. You could see all of that information right here. You can see all of that info right here. So again, these are traders that I'm following. And now here's the cheat sheet, right? Pay attention, take notes. Pay attention, take notes. If a top trader that I'm following is down 5, 10, 15, 20% on a trade, guess what? You could take a better entry than they did. This especially plays out even easier for stock trades because there's less risk involved compared to options. Right? So Buzzo, he's a beast. Right? Really good trader. I follow, again, these traders I'm following for a reason. Right? Yeti. He opened Yeti. He's down 7%. Right? He's down 7%. Well, guess what? You can get a better entry than him. Right? He's down 7%. You can get an entry at 36 instead of 38.85. Does that make sense? I'm going to bookmark this trade. Right? I'm going to start bookmarking trades. I can like any trade that I want. I can even request an update, right? Let's say I followed this trade and I just want to know, you know, hey, I want to request an update. I want to know, you know, what's your insight so far? I can comment under a trade. Testing Buzzo. What's your insight here? Down 7%. Right? Anything like that. You can comment. Well, we'll see if he replies later, but I'll just leave that there. I'm not going to delete it. Right? But you can comment under any trade. Right? You can also tag the trader in the Discord. That's fine as well. You can we have a channel called Update Requests where you can request an update on a specific trade. Right? You can request an update on a specific trade in that channel specifically. That's what it's there for. Right? Right? But again, I bookmarked this trade. I'm just going to keep progress of that trade. Here's another one, right? UPS. If you are trading small, large caps, right? You can also bookmark this trade, right? He's down 6%. He opened at 91. It looked like a good entry. Okay. Yeah, that. Yeah, that's a stupid comment. Deleting that. Banning. Stupid question. Weirdo. So, right, UPS, 92. Yeah, that guy got banned. Entry price at 91. Current price 85. Right? You got a better entry than him. Right? Again, I bookmarked that trade. I actually tailed Slice Breath. Slice Breath is a beast. Another one of our top traders here. He opened at 292 rig. I followed this trade yesterday, right? I can bookmark this trade, right? Again, I go to my bookmark trades, and now I see all those trades right here. Yikes. Rivian. Rivian's a good opportunity as well. I actually like this chart. For a bottoming chart, I think 1250 was my area of where I thought, you know, hey, I think I want to dive back into it at around this area. I'm actually going to look at Rivian later. Somebody remind me. Rivian. It's going to be on watch for long term. Right? So, again, this is traders that I'm following, open alerts only, and these are stocks only. Now, let me go to options, right? A lot of you guys are here for options, right? As well. Same kinds of things. Same kinds of things. Right? I can sort by result. I can see who's up huge. I can see who's down, right? Who's down big also. I can see that. Right? A lot of these trades expired. Oh, why are these still here? These were a long time ago. I don't know why these are still here. I've got to have the dev team look at this. Hold on one second, guys. These need to be wiped. Yeah, this is a big glitch. Big glitch here. Okay, let me skip down here a bit. Okay, so again, I like to sort by results. You will see, again, some traders, you will see some losses here and there, right? So it's important to understand not every single top trader has a 100% win rate. Nobody has a 100% win rate, guys. So you have to manage your risk based on your own portfolio. Based on your own portfolio. You cannot just like wait for somebody to tell you, oh yeah, exit here. No, don't always wait, guys. Don't always wait. Try to make a decision or try to find out that, you know, some assistance to get to see where is the target price to take profit or where is the stop loss. You guys need to, it's your responsibility to know when you should stop loss. Not just wait for somebody else to tell you when to cut the trade. Right? Not everybody's risk tolerance is going to be the same. Not everybody's risk tolerance is going to be the same. Some traders will take a trade down to 40%, 50%, and then average down around that area. Right? But some of you are averaging down multiple times, and then you're down 50%. And then you're oversized. And then you can't get out of the trade. Psychologically, you can't. You tell yourself, man, I'm in way too deep here, and I don't want to lose. I don't want to. I'm gonna hope that this goes back up, and then all of a sudden tomorrow you're down 75%. Then you're just like, okay, well, I kind of give up here. I'm just gonna hold until expiration, and I'll lose it all, instead of saving your $2,500. Or instead of saving your $1,000. Like eventually you have to cut a trade, guys. It's okay to take losses. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Right? I cut some trades. I'm telling you guys, I cut a lot of trades. When SPY broke down right here, I was like, oh shit, we're getting a massive amount of downside here. And I had calls that were like, you know, kind of maybe 30% down, 25% down. I had to cut them. And then all of a sudden they broke back to break even on this one candle. I'm like, damn, what the hell happened? And then yesterday happened. So I didn't feel as bad, but yeah, kind of crazy downside. We got 2 minutes left till market open, guys. We'll go through the live SPY plan. We'll trade the SPY plan live, show you guys how that works. We're going to mark these levels. Obviously, these are pretty much extinct. These were yesterday's levels, which we took also to the downside. I took maybe, what, 70% on puts on a 0 DTE. And then I also closed for 30% on the app for August 8th call puts, which I'm holding a few runners. It's going to pay amazing today. Probably easily 100% trade. Let me see what is SPY looking like. Wow. Oh my God. We dumped even more. I thought we were gonna pump back up to maybe 630, but it looks like we're gonna get 625. I'm definitely gonna be closing at the open most of these. SPY puts at least. Where the hell's my phone? Okay. We got 1 minute left till market open, guys. Where will we find Beer Baba's short list? Mr. Cake. Best recommendation I can give there. Beer Baba is he's a great trader, and he posts a lot of great insight. And he's mostly, I say he's my favorite bear. But I would recommend either DM him or just ask in the questions channel. Ask in the questions channel because it'll get lost in the main options chat. And just tag him. Just tag him. Just say, hey man, do you have a list or, you know, what's your top watch for shorts? Or you can search also. You can search, right? You can use the Discord, right, from a specific user. Beer Baba. He doesn't talk that much, right? But actually he kind of does. He has level 12 activity, which is a lot. All right, market's open, guys. Market's open. I got to close some trades here. Give me a second, guys. Any questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Feel free to ask, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed some questions. I'll scroll back. Just give me a second, guys. I got to close some of these trades here. 1 sec. I had a bunch of SPY runners, man. Oh my God. What a beautiful thing. UVXY, if you took that, that's 80% right here. I'm going to close that on the app. Yeah, I'm not holding that. Actually, I'm going to raise my stop loss. I'm going to raise my stop and profit here. That's kind of what I do here. I just raise my stops, guys, in case we get there. Oh, I can't stand when the app doesn't work, man. All right, I gotta take the profits here. Runners only. $100% on this one. Runners only again. Let's go. Again, if you have only 1 or 2 contracts, guys, cut the shit. 100%. Move on to the next trade. K-Web, I think we got a big gap down on China names, man. Tough. It's not expecting it, honestly. Oof. Yeah, Baba lost 118. I was not expecting that, man. McDonald's, I think I got to cut this too. Oh, no, we're surviving here. McDonald's holds 300. I'm okay with it. All right, we're good on the app. Oh, my God, bro. Bear with me, guys. Just managing some trades here. Cutting contracts here. Man, what a banger. I gotta share a screenshot of this one, man. This was too good. SPY 8-8 puts paid. I'm only leaving a runner. 7. 120. We'll let this thing rock. All right, all right, all right. Let me get back to it. Let's pull up the SPY plan. And then we'll go over some questions, guys. No worries. I got you, I got you. I actually shorted my baby. I took a big risk on this one. APLD puts, $13 puts. It was super risky, so I didn't alert it. I didn't want to alert it. It was too risky overnight. I just had a feeling this downside wasn't going to be over. I had to make up for some of these calls, man. Oh, man. Baba got wrecked. Oh, God. 120. I actually thought China would be in good shape still, but we'll see how China reacts today. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just managing these trades. Wow, VIX is pushing towards 20. Yeah. Let me check VIX, guys. One sec. It's kind of what I was hoping for, is a bounce towards this 1950 spot. And again, it literally looks just like the same setup that was yesterday that broke us out higher on the VIX. Damn it, man. I got all my levels on this one. Trading Dad. How do I transfer them to the CBOE one? Yeah, one day I'll do it. One day I'll do it. But yeah, this 20 spot is huge. Yeah, honestly, this is looking double toppy though. Let me zoom out. I mean, yeah, how do we not take profits here on VIX, man? On VIX calls. I gotta do it. I'm taking profits, guys. I only have one contract on this one, so I gotta take it. I didn't go heavy on this. Baba. What else I got here? Wow, MindMed dumped on me. Damn. Wasn't expecting that. MindMed's got a nasty candle. I'm going to buy some dip here. On MindMed. They just had earnings, so this is pretty risky, guys. Very risky to take a starter swing here. Starter swing. This will be more of a long-term swing for me, probably 2-3 months out. My bad, guys. I had a lot of trades. I had a lot of trades open today. Well, to close today. Like, I was preparing to close a lot of trades today. I usually don't delay like this, but bear with me, guys. All right. Let's go, Mike. GLD with the pump. Nice, man. So again, my alert, you guys saw that I closed them on the app, right? So you could see it on Discord as well. It fully syncs to the app. Oh, that was yesterday. VIX, right? VIX calls, 62% right there. UVXY, right? You guys see it. Everything that you see on the app fully syncs to the Discord. Fully syncs to the Discord. Fully syncs to the Discord, and vice versa. If I post a trade here, you guys will see it on the app. Again, I told you guys I'm not opening any trades, so I'm not like super concerned about what the hell's going on except closing some trades. And we're gonna mark the SPY plan levels now. Let me answer any questions. MSTR after yesterday's ER, I must have missed what that was about. Minu, this is the first time. That was your first followed trade, and it happened to be UVXY of all trades. I'm surprised, but hey, that's nice. There you go. You got your membership paid off already. Beautiful. Happy to hear that, Minu. Thanks for the feedback there. Nice. 100% trade on your first trade, not bad. It can only go up from here. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you know, that's the experience you get here. It's not really just about following trades, guys. I promise. Like I said, I want to make it clear. It's not just about following trades, guys. You'll see trades here all day long, every single day. Multiple trades. But you can't just follow everything blindly, guys. You cannot just follow everything blindly. Yo, SPY looks horrible. Oh my God. Wow. I guess I should have kept my APLD puts. All right, I gotta show you the screenshot, guys, because man, this was too good. This was too good. Holding runners. Only one runner actually now. I only got one left. But yeah, we caught a banger, guys. SPY. Tarek, so to get access, you before 9:30, you got to join the membership, brother. You got to join the membership. DM me. Thanks, Cardul. Yeah, man, I had to manage those trades, man. I actually sold two already. Just holding one, man, and I'm actually kind of regretting it. It's just, I'm actually regretting it. Because SPY just keeps dumping. This is crazy. These contracts are now 936. 320% right now. Just when the runners run, it's a beautiful thing. I closed 3 yesterday at 30% and just let it rock. And I'm just very shocked that it just kept going, man. Wow. Crazy. What else? Nice, Mike. Yep, we're going to get options flow back, bro. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Ideas here actually happen. Yeah, we take every suggestion into consideration, guys. If you're a regular member here, you have the suggestions channel here. You have the suggestions channel here. And anything that you believe is going to improve your experience in some way, just post it here, guys. I promise we take it into consideration. I promise we take it into consideration. What is the bar? Wow, Joe, what'd you say? What is the bar to the next of the trade? Is this the high and low of that contract? I don't know where you're talking about, brother. You're gonna need to clarify that one. I don't think you're here anymore. What's up, Trap King? What's going on? Hey, OG, what's up, brother? Good morning, good morning. Discreet Load, what's up? Welcome to Xtrades. Those that are on free trial, welcome to Xtrades. Welcome to Xtrades. If you guys are not on free trial ended, I'll be happy to renew your free trial. If it's been a long time since you've been around and you just want to get a feel for everything, I'll renew your free trial. Just put a 1 in the chat. I'll DM you. A friend request me. Oh my god, bro. This SPY is dumping so hard right now. I think I have to close this, man. I can't keep this. VIX is at 20 now. What did we say earlier, guys? Right? What did we say earlier? If there was a push right here to this 19, and if 18 would have held, I mean, we could have seen a push to higher. It's gonna be hard for me not to take profits here, man. This is too crazy. Let me get some levels down here because we're gonna need it now. All right, so let's mark the SPY plan levels. So the SPY plan, again, this is every single day in the watch list channel. Let's pull this up. It's in the watch list channel or Elite Xtrades chat. Let me see. Because he switched it up recently. No, it's an Elite Xtrades chat. Elite Xtrades chat. Again, this comes with membership, guys. For you guys that don't see it, oh my god, man. I sold way too early on this SPY puts, man. But it's tough not to. All right, so I'm going to copy paste this just to easily put it into the SPY plan here. Trade plan navigator. Right, so I'm going to go to this trade plan navigator. Again, if you have TradingView, you're going to have access to this. Just DM me your TradingView username and I can get you the access to this. So we're going to mark these levels. Confirm break is 627.97. It could see 629.55. You're going to see it changes in real time in the background there. 630.99, 632. What this does for you guys is it provides you levels that takes away the question of whether you should take profits or cut a trade at a specific area on the chart. This is super helpful if you have a plan and you have levels on your charts. Bro, SPY is dumping so hard right now. I'm like dumbfounded. I should have kept another one of these contracts, man. I'm missing out huge here. It's all good. Put PT1, 630. Put PT1, I'm sorry, 623.26. PT2, 622. I have a feeling we met all these targets already. 620.92. The stop loss average down is 626.20. All right, so now we got our levels. We got our levels down packed here. Let me delete these. Not really concerned about these anymore. Man, just like butter, man. I can't believe we just went through 2 price targets. Nah, man. I gotta take profits here, guys. Yeah, I'm taking profits. This downside is too crazy. Three targets? I'm gonna just raise my stop actually. 10. Crazy. Yeah, so I mean, this is really difficult. It sucks. JTW is probably gonna have to provide new levels because unless this starts to pump back up, we'll see if 620 holds up for SPY. We'll see if 620 holds up for SPY. Thanks, Gardo. Appreciate the kind words, man. Just keep raising my stop loss here. This is crazy, man. Oh my god. I'm almost regretting cutting those VIX calls, but again, 100% is 100%. I'm sorry. When you have 100% trade or better, the idea is always just take profit. Again, if you can hold runners, meaning you can hold some contracts, then great. And you just raise your stop loss in profit, it's a beautiful thing. And you just be okay with whatever profits you lose out on that, candle. So that's ideally. But in this case, I only had one contract of that VIX trade. It's probably 100% now, and deep in the money with some time too. Probably could have held it, but it's okay. We'll see if 620 holds. I'm very curious if 620 is going to hold here. Dude, these contracts are crazy. Hopefully that makes sense, Minu. Jay, man, I'm sorry, bro, about the Microsoft call. I don't know who you followed there, but at some point there was a point to probably cut that trade, especially if you held through earnings, man. That's too risky. And I thought Microsoft went higher after earnings. Let's check the Mag 7. Let's see. Looks like they all dumped. Tesla back down to 300. Nvidia went from 180 to 170 overnight. Apple, to be honest, guys, Apple's not as weak as I thought it would be. 207 is not as bad as I thought. Considering, hold on, change this to 5 minute. Oof, I'm going really laggy here, guys. My bad. Sorry if I'm cutting out or something. All right, here we go. Google 195 to 188 overnight. Tesla, honestly, man, where's my guy 007, man? Hey, Mondific, thanks for joining, brother. Kimexi, what's up? PTF, what's going on, brother? Happy to help. Again, for you guys that don't have membership, it's been a long time since you joined the server. I'll be happy to give you guys a free trial. Just DM me or type a 1 in the chat. I'll renew your free trial. Former members, I can't renew a free trial, but I can give you the discount that you're eligible for returning members. And again, for you guys that are on free trial, we do provide a incentive for just being here on the live stream. We'll shoot you a discount on membership. I cannot change anybody's current plan if you are in a monthly paying plan, but I can upgrade you with the discounted membership. So like Minu, for example, I know you're on the monthly membership. If you're interested in upgrading to the Elite Plus, the annual membership, it's a lot cheaper in the long run. And we do provide the discount on upgrading as well for joining the live stream. So hit me up if you're interested in that. And that goes for anybody that's interested in upgrading their membership. You guys can, and trust me, you actually save a lot of money long term. Oh my God, man, this is going too slow with all the charts open. Let me close MCD, which actually looks strangely, man, DraftKings, I was so bullish on this. It looked like it was going to break out so hard, and then it just broke down again. I'm kind of sad about DKNG, but I still like this stock until end of year. Yeah, I have some alerts set. If it breaks back down to this 43 spot, I might open another swing on it. We'll see. I'm going to close this for now. IWM, I'm so happy that I closed. I had IWM calls. I was pretty bullish on small caps until kind of IWM just reacted very negatively. I closed this trade last week. Actually, earlier this week, I'm sorry. I lost maybe 25, 30%. But if I didn't, and again, this is when you should be like almost kind of patting yourself on the back. When you cut a loss, like it's not the end of the world, guys. If I did not cut this trade at minus 30%, I'll show you guys too. Let me show you guys. show you guys the trade. Right? I could search. The beautiful thing about the app, again, right? I could go to my own profile, but I could also search the ticker, right? And you'll see any trade that is opened with this specific ticker at this moment, right? Or recently closed. Again, I can't follow myself, so I would probably be under all. Probably be somewhere over here. There you go. Right? 88 calls, 225 calls. I telling you, I was very bullish on small caps before FOMC. I said, we'll wait to see the FOMC reaction here. It's not worth risking. This was just 2 days ago, guys. I lost 24% on this trade, and I'm actually damn proud of it. Because as you can see, the current price would be 22 cents right now, 22 bucks. So yes, I lost maybe $80, $100 per contract. But if I would have held it through, I would be down easily 80 to 90% right now. So I'll take a 24% loss over a 100% loss any day of the week. Any day of the week, guys. So do not be afraid to cut your losers. Be impatient with losers. Be patient with winners. It's easier said than done, believe me. Oh my God, bro. Are we still going? Oh my God. All right, I have to keep raising my stop here. The premium is kind of slowed down a bit here. Premium is slowed down a bit here. But I'm definitely raising my stop here. 10. Just, oh man, I haven't had a trade like this one in a while, honestly. Like overnight move like that. Besides earnings, it's been a minute. So usually, man, you got to ride the momentum, man. The portfolio's been popping lately. Mostly to the upside, though. Ho, I got you, man. Let me, I'll renew it right now for you. Right now. For you guys that are DMing me, I'm sorry. It's tough for me to look at DMs. But if you type a 1 in the chat, I can renew your free trial, guys. I'll walk you through it as well. Ho. Shoot me a friend request, and I'll walk you through the free trial. The goal, again, is not for you guys to just, like, you know, follow trades blindly and not get guidance throughout the free trial. If you guess around, you're doing the same thing that you've done for years with other servers out there. I know how it is, guys. Believe me, I know how it is. I did it before. I was there. Discord, from Discord to Discord to Discord, and just trying to, you know, follow what you would think would be the best trades, quote unquote. The best trades out there. But losing is part of the game. And if you don't learn that, you will learn the hard way. Give me 1 sec. I don't know what happened there. Hold on. I got you, Ho. 1 second. Renew your free trial here. All right. So again, guys, this is really tough. So far, we got a bounce on at that 620. What's this? 621.07 low on the day. We're getting a little pump here. We'll see what this does. The market is very scary when VIX goes above 20. Very scary for long-term holders. Start to sell. So we'll see what comes of it. Any questions, guys? Any further questions? I'm happy to help. We'll look at some alerts as well. Ooh, Ho, you haven't been a member or haven't been on here in over 3 years, man. It's been a lot of changes since then. I got you. So your trial should be renewed. You should see some channels open up just now. Yeah, your color changed. Yeah, got panicked after losing a lot before this group. Did a market sell at open. Happy with what I got here. Nice, Menu. Happy to hear that. Sometimes a fresh start is what you need. And I tell a lot of traders that. Sometimes it's really hard to look at your year-to-date performance, and it's like negative 70%. Like you've been losing for years. Just start. Psychologically, it's very defeating, guys. Psychologically, it's really defeating. My recommendation to those that are in that position, open a brand new account, guys. Open a brand new account. Open a brand new account with another broker if you have to, and start with a fresh slate. Stop looking at your Robinhood account that's down 80% over the last like all time. Stop looking at it. It's psychologically defeating, feeling like you're constantly on an uphill battle. I know how it is. I know how it is. All right, I'm all out of SPY puts. I'm all out of SPY puts. Damn, I'm really sad about Baba, man. I was pretty bullish on Baba before today. All right, guys. So again, I talked about the alerts. I talked about the alert channels again, and just as a reminder for you guys that are on the freemium plan, right? For you guys that are on the freemium plan, meaning you basically have a free trading chat and limited to a few channels. Tier 3 is literally everyone on the server. Any single trader on the server can post their trades here. Any single trader on the server can post their trades here. This might be a brand new trader. So be careful following anybody randomly, right? The beautiful thing about the app, and again, members get access to the app. I can hit view details and I can see anybody. If I hit view details on any of these trades right here, it'll take me to the app. DJ Rios, he got a banger trade here. I remember this one. When Trump stopped the small package tariff stuff, I knew Baba and PDD were done. I'm not seeing bullish flows for SPX. Should be further downside. Damn. I'm kind of sad about my selling my puts. I got some FOMO already, but I can't complain, man. This was massive upside. The only thing dragged me down was some of my calls, but all good. I really downsized pretty big. I downsized pretty big the day of FOMC. I closed a lot of calls. I closed a lot of calls that day. All right, so we got consumer sentiment. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the consumer's doing. Oh my God. More downside it is, bro. No bounce at 620 so far, man. Oh my God. Woo. When do we get a bounce, man? Mike, what do you think, bro? We actually cleared all 3 levels in the first 30 minutes, which is insane. I mean, this is kind of a very rare scenario. I think JTW is gonna have to provide more levels here, because I think this is crazy. Said 613, right? Yeah, I got some crazy FOMO, man. I'm missing out on some profits here. I probably lost out like $600 so far on those 3 contracts. Oh my God, man. The VIX pump, I was hoping. I mean, I wasn't hoping, honestly, because I'm in also net long. You again, short term to the downside. You only win short term, right? I still have a long term portfolio that's kind of getting crushed right now, you know. But again, this is why you downsize a bit, take a cash position. Oh my gosh, I sold my APLD puts too. Woo! I got some crazy FOMO now. I had too much going on, guys. I'm sorry.
I had way too much going on this morning. Way too many trades. $13 put is up 400%. Oh my god, man. Wow, I really messed up on that one. I should have held that one.
All right, I still have REPL on watch. This was a stock that dumped extremely hard a couple of maybe last week. It lost like 80% in one day. They got some FDA rejection and they lost their approvals. And I kind of been scalping it to the upside since then, really. And it looks like it's kind of bull flagging here. And I kind of like this setup right here. Let's see this, guys. Not an options trade, but they do have options, actually.
They do have options, actually. And I'm still in. I still have $5 calls for this. So I don't want to make you guys get that, but
this is a pretty decent spot to buy some shares with $6 as stop loss. So I'm still in this trade, though. I alerted it yesterday. Oh, my God, man. All right, I think I'm going to check the futures account now. Nice, Mondific. Wow. Killed it. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at upside here on some kind of bounce here, man. This is a little bit too crazy. Now the market's kind of getting a little bounce. How was consumer sentiment? Let me check the main options chat. Again, this is kind of how the process we go through, right? Let's see consumer sentiment. Oh, no wonder this is slow, bro. I need a update. Give me a second here, guys. I'm about to clear some cache and all this shit. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna log back into the log back into the Xtrades app. We're lagging hard. Yeah, I kind of like this area for potential longs off this put entry, 620.92. The put price target. This might be an area of support, and we'll see how this kind of holds up. If we lose this, though, it could flush even more. I had 615 as a next big level. I don't even know when's the last time I drew this line, but I usually like to leave some kind of lines. You can see there's a huge, oh my God. How much room there is below this, man. 618, I could see next. 618 is probably next key level. If this gets whacked, which it just did, and sliced through. Yo, VIX. Oh my God. See, this is why runners really are how you make your most money, if you can, especially as an options trader. And same thing with stocks, really, right? You sell a certain percentage and you leave a little bit in there in case it just keeps going. That's what runners are for. That's what runners are for. Dude, is this still going? Oh. All right. There we go. Continue. Log in here, guys. I gotta log into Discord again. I gotta log into this again. Uh-oh. Yikes. Hold on, guys. My bad. Oh, yeah, I got you, brother. No worries. Hopefully you stay in the live stream, though. Where is this stupid option to log in, man? Give me a second, guys. My bad. Here we go. Okay, and then here, if you guys are not familiar already, the sign-in method to sign into the web app, you're going to sign in with Discord. You're going to get to a page that says authorize. Come on, bro. Little laggy, little laggy. I'm looking for longs already, man. I'm tired of the downside already. Okay, we're in on the app. RKT is flying. What are some good sectors today? Let's see. Let's see what's popping today. If you guys are not familiar as well, also we have a really cool channel called Bot Queries. I say this as well on every single one of my live streams. I highly recommend get familiar with it if you are a member. If you are a member, go to Bot Queries. This is where I pull up the heat map from. Right, I get a lot of options flow as well. You can get short interest stocks. I mean, there's a ton of things. We're gonna get the S&P 500, and here we're gonna pull up the heat map. Let's see what's popping and what's not. Whew. Call mommy, call mommy. It's a red day, guys. Woo. Heat map. I was like, why am I burning up in here? The AC was on 79. Ooh. Whew. All right, let's see. So, wow. So healthcare drug manufacturers somehow bounced, I guess, from yesterday's dump. There was news of drug prices potentially having to go up. Oh, I guess that is positive for them, charging more. Or actually putting their prices down. Actually, I don't know how it's pumping up now that I think about it. UNH is still dumping. Guys, don't rush to buy UNH. Consumer defensive, the greenest sector out there besides real estate. We got Home Depot, McDonald's. I'm still in McDonald's longs. Damn, man. Ugh, see, I wanted to get in longs, bro, right here at 620, man. Ugh. All right, so let's look for some trade opportunities. What do you guys have on watch, man? Coin and Tesla are always ones for me where I like to keep see what's going on with them. Pre-market low looks like, let's see what this is. Looks like 777 didn't join me today, man. I gotta reprimand him. All right, so 301.60 is an important level here. That's the pre-market lows. And then we got some pre-market highs. Actually, opening range high right here is, what is this? 304.36. If we break above that, I do like a nice pump to the upside. I don't know if we're going to get there, but we'll see. I'm going to set an alert for that. if we get there, that would be a point of interest for sure. Oh, here's my thing. I'll probably put it on watch over here, pre-market high. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta take this. Hello.
Hi, Chris.
Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
Can you help me out here on this computer?
Yeah.
Because I see John Jack's name on this. I'm trying to switch to others, but it was deleted. To have somebody do the full handling exam.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah. Hold on a second.
Thank you.
This is boardroom.
Mhm.
Okay. Haven't seen this call from this phone in forever.
I know. I was just saying to myself, I'm like, I wonder if the computer still works.
Actually, it's offline. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, this one is offline. I just restarted it, but... Why does it say it's offline? There's no way it's offline, because I just connected to it, so... That don't make sense.
Oh yeah, that's right?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Is that it makes sense?
Yeah. Let me see what happens when I restart this.
Okay.
It should be training user is the username, but let me double check that too. Give me a second. Okay. It's probably updating something. It hasn't that computer hasn't been off in a while.
Yeah, so yeah, I know. I need to come over here once a week and just mess with it.
Alright, I see it on. So it should be training user?
I believe so.
Or maybe training. I actually forgot. Or is it Krill Care Stat? No. Hold on, let me double check. I don't want to guess. Hold on.
Alright.
EVI. Let's see. Alright, so it should be. Yeah, training user. Training user. Krill Care. Should be it. Oh. Krill 1948? Yeah, Krill 1948. Yeah, username training user. Training user. Krill 1948.
Training user, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it should be good. It's taking a minute, but I'll stay connected.
back to somebody's test. Alright, I think you're good. Just let me know. I guess call me if anything.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, no problem.
All right. Bye.
All right, sorry guys, I'm back. Man, look at this. Is Trading that still here? So weird. This. So I use this one as kind of what I've been charting this fix, but this one is still relatively elevated and not moving, which is also strange. I don't know what that's about. There's no way VIX is halted, so what the hell is this? What's this? Delayed data? What? Yeah, I don't like delayed data. This is real time. Nah, I'm not messing with this. Yeah, no way. Delayed data, no thanks. Oops. Save and close without saving. Yeah, VIX is losing 20 here. We're getting a pump. Oh my god, man. I wanted to go long down here. Missed that. But alright, essentially we're kind of back at the let me reset this chart. A little bit above the put entry. The put second price target. Right in between these two, so might look to short here or potentially short right here again at 624.87. So we kind of got this on watch. Let me make sure my alerts are good. Right, spy. Hold up. This is good. Here we go. All right. Wow, man, I can't believe coin was 420 just a few days ago. This chart is insane. Wow, Riot got wrecked. Oh my god, I didn't realize crypto was doing that bad. Bitcoin's not even down that bad. Wow, Riot, Mara, disgusting. Neo somehow is green. What the hell? I still kind of like China names. Mag 7's all down. Tesla's still moving up. Let's see, semis. Oh my god. I'm curious about these quantum names. I kind of want to buy some dip on quantum names for long term. These aren't doing horrible. As bad as I thought, actually. We're getting back above this 921 EMA on MES, which means we're probably above it on SPY. We're getting to VWAP here. 623.26 was the first price target on puts. Yeah, I kind of like a short here. I'm going to take a few shorts on futures. Bro, where's my setup? Guys, any questions on the server, on the app? I'll probably be on for another maybe 30 minutes. Happy to help you guys out. Let me check DMs here. Second. We'll scope out the scene for alerts here. But first, let's check this options flow. Oh my God, guys. This was a good spot. VIX is losing 20. It's usually a good sign for the market for a bounce. Tesla just waiting it out. Coin looks too ugly. I don't know if I want to touch this. I'm curious on Apple. Oh my gosh. Just like I said, Apple's not as bad as I thought. Now it is. Dude, what happened to my setup here? Sorry guys, bear with me. I don't know what happened to my normal workspace here, which is usually pretty simple. Not interested in any of this crap. Damn, man, what happened to my template?
me a second here, guys. My bad.
Here we go. Bro, what is going on here? Anybody familiar with Tradeovate? Can I still order stuff? That's weird. Jay, what's up, man? I wanted to talk to you about the Microsoft play. I don't know which trade you followed, but you got to realize your risk too, man. Right? Remember, you traded it into earnings. And eventually you got to set some kind of stop for your own kind of portfolio, right? But yeah, I don't know who you followed on it. I mean, it could have been a lot of traders, but here, so I could search Microsoft. And let's take a look. I thought Microsoft was pretty bullish. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jay, remember, man, I mean, I say this on every live stream, right? The big recommendation I give is get familiar with the server, get familiar with the app before you just follow a bunch of trades, bro. Because if not, you're going to have a hard time, and usually people learn the hard way. And that's what I kind of, why I do the stream, is I want people to learn that they don't have to learn the hard way. We don't want the lessons to be extremely expensive, man. So that's why you have this app to your advantage. Use it to your advantage. Like I said, you can follow specific traders. I actually have a whole list. I didn't mention this earlier, but I have a whole list to send you guys of traders that you can specifically follow based on your own preferences. Let me send that list right now. I'll send this list right now, and then you can make a sound decision. You can look at every trader's profile on the app, and then you could see, okay, nah, this guy's a little bit too risky for me, or nah, I'm not really interested in these types of, trades, or I can't trade like, high risk SPX contracts, right? They're more expensive. So if you see traders trading SPX, might not be for you if you're a brand new trader. It's too expensive. Honestly, it is. Can you guys still see my screen? It says I'm having an issue. Can you guys still see my screen? My bad. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Yeah, so again, you could follow like this whole list, right, that I just sent right there, right? Kevin Momentum is our founder CEO. I usually put him towards the top of the list here, right? Kevin, right? I can go to his profile, right? It'll take me to his profile. You'll see his win rate, return per trade, 885 trades. Some of his trades now are for a new trader. It might be a little bit too expensive, some of the premium, right? But here are just some examples. I mean, he's more of a winner than a loser, and just like a lot of our top analysts, they are winning a lot more than they are just losing. He called the bottom on SPY. I mean, he calls bottoms all the time, man. In April was pretty much market's bottom so far, at least most recent large bottom, and he called that to the T. 20% on a whole 20% move on VU is basically SPY. That's a huge move. But yeah, you can see the history of trades, right? These are pretty expensive. 31, 1750, 645, right? Again, these are $3,100, $1,700 bucks, $645, $483, $1,800 here, $1,100 here. So maybe his trades are not always for you, right? Because it could be more on the expensive side. Even me, I don't always follow his trades. It's a little bit too expensive for my taste. My personal preference is trading small accounts, growing the small account, withdrawing from the small account. Do it over, again and again and again and again if possible. That's kind of my idea. So I look for kind of cheaper contracts. You can follow me. I mean, I'm pretty, pretty consistent when it comes to trading. Kind of catered to a smaller account. I don't take contracts that are massive. Oh man, look! I hope you guys took MindMed with me. This was a great entry. I took a bunch of shares right there. And REPL, I said it when it was at 690. Looks like a good entry so far, as long as it can hold the 650 spot. If not, we could see 620, maybe 580 was my next level. But I kind of really like this chart to the upside, guys. This is a very kind of higher risk kind of trade, though. MindMed bounced off lows, looks like, so far. But this doesn't mean much yet, honestly. We got to see what this will take a while to. You got to let this one cook. But yeah, look at this NTS, this bull ribbon, right, bounce right at the bottom of this bull ribbon. So that's a good sign as well. So I think this is a nice opportunity for a long-term hold here. Pretty consistent support here at $8.10, $8.20, $8 area. Support. I mean, I like to mark these, right, for newer traders, right? This is considered support that became resistance, right? This was support that became resistance, right? Resistance became support, right? Resistance because it broke out hard right here. Now this is called support. Think of support as life support, guys, right? What happens when you lose life support? You die. Support, lost. Support, lost it. Right? Make sense? Right? So now this is resistance. This is support right now. But if we kind of break lower, this is gonna. If we end up around this $7 area, then we're gonna end up. This is gonna be new resistance. Support died. Support died. Support died. I mean, how many times, right? So this is a dangerous area for MindMed, but it's a good opportunity for a potential a bounce. It's been support for a long time. So we'll see. This might be higher low here. We'll see if this holds up. What's SPY doing? So SPY still kind of choppy, man. I really want to short this. To be honest, I really want to short this, but my trade of 8, I don't know what the hell is going on, man. Oh, it's a new month. I think that's why. Yes, that is why. It's a new month. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta take this call. Hello?
Did you bring 21 keys in your office with you?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, Margot's gonna go in and get it.
Oh, okay. Or I'll hang it up. She's with you?
Okay. He's gonna bring it to John's office. Hang it up. Yeah, hang it up. Okay, bye.
Okay, all right. All right, my bad, guys. I don't know what's up with Neo.
Neo had news yesterday of some sedan or something, and looks pretty positive here. I kind of feel like taking a shares position on Neo. Showing pretty much relative strength today. I have BBAI on watch for sure. This breaks down to 6, I like it. And if we break back above 7, I like it too. Hold on 1 second, guys. Oh man, sorry guys. Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm missing out here, man. I wanted to short. I wanted to go long down here. I wanted to go short up here. I'm missing out on both sides. What the hell? Let's see. Tesla showing some strength here. Tesla showing some strength here. I'm telling you, if we get above this 307, I'm probably going to take it to the long side. And it depends on what the rest of the market's doing, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Again, the trend is down right now, so you know, if anything, we should be looking for short opportunities, not long opportunities today, at least, when it comes to day trading. I gotta sign back in here.
Oh, I should have just done that. I can trade through Trading View. All right, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Sell. I'm gonna short right here if we get there again with the stop down here. Stop up here. Pre-market highs. All right, I have an order right there. And I'll add another right here at this VWAP. Target right here. Stop loss right here. So looking for shorts right here if we get another bounce right here. And the put entry will probably be my stop loss. If we get all the way up here, we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm just kind of scoping out the scene. VIX being at 20, there's a lot of shenanigans out here, guys. Who's still with me? Are you guys still with me? I know I'm sorry. I had to step away a couple times here. I'll probably be on for another 30 minutes, guys. Let me know if any questions. Let me know if any questions, guys. What's up, J.A. Trap King? Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. So let's take a look at a couple things, right? One trade that I'm interested in specifically, anytime you're interested in any specific stock, right? You can always search the ticker. This is what I recommend, right? Every time. Every time on the Discord. Oops, sorry. On the Discord, yeah. So let's search Tesla, right? I'm gonna search Tesla. Let's see what's going on. We got to 307 already. Whoa, big candle. Big candle. So what I'm looking for is a cross above this 307.70 in order to take longs here. And I could see more upside happen here. Tesla's known to run. When it runs hard. But it also is a good short opportunity potentially as well. So I'm going to be very careful here. And let's see what we can find. Let me take a look at the options chain just to prepare in case we do see something to the upside. The 310 call has a massive amount of volume. Actually, all these contracts have massive volume. I'm looking at the 310 call at 0.88, but I'm not taking an entry yet. It'd probably be worth about $1 if we break it back above this level, this 307.88. I could see 310 calls being around maybe $1 or so, just about. But yeah, that's the one I have on watch, the 310 calls. Oh my God, bro. Gotta take this call again. 1 second. Hey, Joyce.
Hey, Chris. Quick
Hey, what's up?
question.
Yeah.
On the call maintenance, they still have all of the test dummies there. Do you still need them, or can we reject them?
No, yeah, you can reject all those. Yeah, anytime you see anything from the test dummy, just reject it. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just when I'm doing the training, sometimes I like to show them how to do this, and that, and sometimes I forget to delete it. So yeah, if you see them, just delete it. It's okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, thanks. No problem.
Bye.
All right, cool. That was a quick call. All right, wow, fat rejection there. We'll see what happens here. This is why we wait for confirmations, guys. Don't just take a trade, right? Remember, I said 307. If we get there, it'd be interesting, but we're not there yet. It's important to wait for confirmation breaks. So we'll see what happens. I still have the alert set right there if we break back above. Oh my God, man. I'm so jealous of this short right here. Let me see if I can use my trade evade. I cannot, but look at this candle, guys. This is not even fair. How did this not get filled? How did that not get filled? It was literally a penny off, maybe. We'll see. VIX, again, VIX, a lot of shenanigans happen when VIX is above 20. You'll see a lot of chaotic kind of price action. So this could be the rest of the day. It could be just like this. And honestly, like we normally day trade on Fridays, like on this stream. But if we don't see an opportunity, it might not happen. Like there's no way we could have caught any of this move to the downside. Like this was crazy. I told you guys I was not trading until 10 a.m. Honestly, I wanted to take calls down here at the 620 spot, but missed the opportunity. Oh my God, I'm so sad that this did not get filled. Look how close this is. It would have got filled at what, 628.88, 6288.25, and the high of this candle is 6287.50. So 0.75 points
difference there.
Tesla could have been another short opportunity, honestly, at that 307. I have no problem in changing my bias intraday. If Tesla loses 300, that's going to be a nice short, actually. So above 307 calls, below 300 puts. And looks like we're breaking down, man. I cannot believe I didn't get filled, bro. Oh my God. That sucks. That's okay though. What was that stock somebody mentioned earlier? RKT. RKT is mortgage, right? RKT. Mortgage name? What's the hottest sector today? Wow, 14%. Is this based on earnings? Did they just have earnings? Is that why? Oh yeah, they had earnings. Earnings is tough to trade. Let me check what's hot today. And what is super weak? Riot, Coin, Marvel. A lot of small caps are getting wrecked today, with IWM going down 6 points. Yeah, small caps don't look good today, man. I should have swung IWM puts. That probably would have been a good idea. FSLR. Wow. This just had earnings too? Yep. They just had earnings, so I don't know if I can count that as well. Coke, McDonald's. What's up with McDonald's being up? I'm in McDonald's call still. Actually, I had to cut it yesterday on the app. I didn't want anybody to risk through this FOMC. But we do have a trade plan for this McDonald's plan, and I think it triggered again earlier. So let me see. Yeah, actually, we just got above the call entry again. So that's a really good sign when there's relative weakness across the entire market, but yet some tickers, there's always a green market somewhere, guys. And this is a pretty good sign. And I like this for another re-entry, honestly. So let me check this options chain. So here's what I'll do, right? Let's check the options chain for McDonald's. So let me do that here. All right, I'm going to check the highest volume contracts. Again, I didn't talk about this earlier, but every single member on the server, you guys have access to what's called the Bot Queries channel. The Bot Queries channel is a really solid tool where if you're a brand new trader especially, you can just get lines of support and resistance if you want from here. You don't have to always look for a chart or ask somebody, hey, you know, can you chart this for me? Yes, of course, it pays a lot of dividends, you know, to get the analysis from any type of trader here, of course. But if you want a second opinion on your own stuff before you even ask anybody else, Here, this is showing you support, resistance, right? What's the current price? At the time, I think this is 15 minutes delayed, so what's this, 301.38? Yeah, 302.87 right now. Looks like this thinks it's 301.88, so it's a little bit delayed, I believe. Or what does PP stand for? Not really sure. Could be pivot point. Yeah, that could be pivot point. I'm not sure. Let's see. Fib levels. Let me see if that changes. No, yes, 302.90 right now. So this is accurate. And let me remove the support resistance. So these are just going to display the fib levels. 302.19, 302.44, 302.69. We just got above the 618. That's a good sign. This is on the 15-minute though. Let me move out to the daily chart. So this is a pretty cool tool that is at your disposal here. It's a nice resource. Yeah, 301.42, we got above that. The next target would be 307.30, which is nice. Again, this is showing some relative strength. I really like this chart. So let me, and again, it coincides with the call entry plan that we had on Tuesday, or last week, I'm sorry. So here's another thing. I could check the highest volume contracts for McDonald's. So guys, make sure you get yourself a snack wrap this weekend. I don't know too many people that eat McDonald's these days, but hey, my kid, I don't know if you guys have kids, but my kid loves those damn fries. And who didn't love McDonald's fries when they were younger? So I don't care. You guys are lying if you don't like McDonald's fries. Let me see. Highest volume contracts looks like today's expiration, so I'm not even thinking about those. We're not day trading McDonald's, that's for sure. So let's check the open interest. Or actually, I'm sorry. Let's check flow of alerts for McDonald's. So this is most recent flow. Right, this is all within the last few days, like that's relevant basically. This 3:30 call from October, that's interesting. This is a bullish. I kind of like that. 175K into the 3:30 call. Volume above the open interest, that's always a good sign. More times than not, that is a good sign. I don't want to say always. What else? These are pretty deep in the money. And these were a while back. This was July 24th, July 29th. This was just yesterday, and when it was down. So I'm interested in this 3:30 call. Let me take a look. McDonald's. McDonald's 3:30 call for October. The volume has dropped pretty significantly, actually. I'm looking at it now. So that was at the time, but the volume dropped. So that means whoever opened this contract probably took the loss yesterday, potentially. It's up 12% today. I wonder if that guy's going to re-enter it. But I kind of like it. It's pretty far out the money, though. I'm not a fan of that. But let me tell you which contracts I'm looking at here. So nothing that really stands out there. Flow. This one returns the latest trades, and I'm just going to do 25K and above. all sides. Let's see what this one looks like. $350 puts at the ask. 53K premium. Not much volume over open interest. $320 calls for November. Nah, there's nothing too crazy that stands out here. So we might have to go on our own here there's not much flow going. But that doesn't mean everything really. The chart and price action means way more. So we're right above the call entry. So I like the spot. I will always take a trade plan just like this laid out for us. Let's look at the options chain. And it might take something a couple weeks out at least. August 15th. Yeah, I think I'm going to take one 305 call for 815 at 535. I know it's not the cheapest, but their contracts are not that cheap. So to be close to the money. So we're gonna open this trade here. You guys are gonna see it in real time here. BTO McDonald's 305 call. I think we can get back up there. I like the relative strength it's showing today, especially in a weak, really weak market. It's usually a good sign. 815 at M. So this is a risky starter swing because we're risking over the weekend, which I'm not really a fan of holding short-term contracts over the weekend, but I will do it time to time depending on the chart. If the chart tells me to do it, more times than not, I'm taking the trade. And this is a slow mover for the most part. Like you won't see like a negative 10% day on McDonald's. So if we kind of gap down just a little bit, as long as we hold 300, then I'm in pretty safe shape. And I will average down if we go down to like this 297 area tops. 299 area set. 299.70 is the call / stop loss average down area. Oh my God, man, I can't believe called the damn bottom and then called the top here too, and didn't take a trade. That sucks, man. Apple new lows. Tesla couldn't do it. So far, so bad. VIX is just hanging out up here again. We're getting funky price action here because of this. Let's see what other mags. And let's see what else is out on the scene, right? Again, this is just my own trading, but again, whenever I'm interested in any specific stock, I'm looking at others' analysis, of course. Tesla, so I searched Tesla. Again, in the options flow channel, we have call and put premium for the day. This gets posted every single 30 minutes. Every single 30 minutes. The Mag 7 and BABA and IWM. Those 8, 9 tickers, we're showing what the call versus put premium shows up today, and the volume put to call ratio. Put to call ratio. If you have no idea what that is, the put to call ratio, the lower it is, the more bullish it is. The higher this is, meaning put to call ratio 3.35 right here, IWM, that's very bearish. Very bearish. This is pretty high. More people are in puts than calls in IWM specifically. The higher it is, the more bearish it is. This is not good for SPY. Tesla looks pretty damn bearish. Baba's pretty mixed. Amazon is pretty. I wouldn't even look at Amazon and Apple because they just had earnings. Kind of really wacky price action when they have earnings. All right, so let's look at what else Tesla. Let's see. So Crazy A said right here, you can jump to the message. Trying to deliver a liquidity sweep head fake to the bears. Interesting. Yeah, this looks like a probably a higher time frame. If he's looking at 338, this might be a long-term trend right there. Bullish OB here in confluence with the larger trend for the day shown is down, so buyers have to really show up to flip it. Yeah, he's pretty much saying we hold this area 622.26. Reddit stock of the day. Is Reddit super green today? All right, so you guys saw me take. Wait, did I take that trade? I did, right? I think I did. Oh, earnings. Yeah, man. I don't play earnings, so I used to, believe me. I used to play earnings pretty damn often, and I used to get wrecked pretty damn often. So be careful, guys. Be careful with earnings. Playing earnings is really difficult, and more times than not, you tend to lose. So just be careful. Yeah, I'm not touching Reddit. I don't touch it. I usually, so I have a 3-day rule when it comes to, and I got this from JTW himself, another, again, one of our top analysts on the server. He implemented a 3-day rule, and I stuck to it since he ever told me that. He said, look, just don't touch contracts after earnings. Wait 3 days, wait for the dust to settle, and then trade. After that, you'll see some levels kind of base out. Analysts do their ratings. You'll see price upgrades, downgrades all over the market from Goldman, from JPM, from Morgan Stanley, all those top, hedge funds. They'll start to analyze, and you'll see, kind of price settle into some kind of levels where you can actually trade off of it. Any SMH long-term calls? SMH, let me see. Let's see. Mixed sentiment dominates mid tariff. This is our AI usage. We have watch IV expansion in SPY QQ with heavy put flows around SPY 550 strikes. QQQ mirroring weakness on tech rotation. Elevated put volume in tech ETFs like XLK, SMH, OXX due to tariff fears. Pretty interesting. Yeah, we have this AI summarizer. Pretty cool. Problem is when we search SMH, we'll see shaking my head often. Let's see. So we got some call flow. This was a couple days ago though. Yeah, let's see. I even use SMH a lot in my typing. Shaking my head. Yeah, not too much. I know there's a lot of SOXL traders here. I also like SOXL. Let's see, SOXL breakdown. That's just XOSL. This is just a few minutes ago, so this is good. Aspen Trades, one of our top traders here as well. XOSL just hit what looks like a potential bounce zone. I'm watching closely. Buyer stepped in heavy on the 4-hour with a solid volume candle right at key support. Let me jump to this message. Right at key support could be setting up for reversal. This is, guys, this is the type of analysis that you guys get from multiple people, not just him, but in the watch list channel and the top tickers channel, you'll see the best analysis on this server, and probably all over like Twitter and all that crap. Honestly, you'll see really good insight from many different types of stocks. You don't have to bring outside sources, and honestly, we strive to be the only resource that you need in order to succeed here. All right, so we have the watch list channel and the top tickers channel. Let's keep reading this. Selling right at key support could be setting up for reversal if we hold here. Current price 23.57. Let's check out SOXL and look at McDonald's, guys. We got a nice entry there. All right. Let me save this. I'm gonna have to close this ticker. Yeah, save and close. BBAI is on watch. SOXL. This will give you an idea for SMH Rockstar, by the way. All right, so current price at the time of his writing was, right now we're at 23.69, 23.57. Daily drop 5%, confirmed on the 4-hour chart. This might be the spot for a bounce play. 4-hour chart, we sold off hard from the 28.16 top. Let's look at the 4-hour here. Let's see what he's seeing. Wow, actually, I love it because it actually coincides with this right here. This is the 200 SMA on the daily, on the 4-hour chart, which usually is a big line of support right here. And mark this area. Because right now we're at 20, we're at like 80 cents above that. So yeah, I agree. I could see some levels right here, right below. I got some support right there. All right, so just below that, in case you kind of want to tick it down a little bit, but below that kind of gets really ugly. Back down to this 20 spot on SMH. So the chart probably looks a little bit, looks very similar to SMH Rockstar. I'm sure it looks pretty similar. Obviously, this is just 3x leverage, so higher risk for sure. RSI at 24, CCI extremely oversold. All EMAs are above current price. Let me confirm that too. On the daily, let's see. Yep, again, it coincides with this. If we get back above 24, yeah, kind of like a little bounce play here. This is not a bad idea. I've been waiting for this to get cheaper, actually. APLD. SOXL. You don't even have to play with options for this. If you can afford a bunch of shares of this and sell covered calls, SOXL is a really good moneymaker. If you can afford 100 shares of this, you know, it's kind of scale in, maybe buy a quarter of it. You know what? I'm gonna alert, actually. I'm gonna alert SOXL shares. I'm gonna alert SOXL shares. And we'll have a stop loss at 19. Let me just double check. 1892. I'm willing to take it all the way down to there and just scale your way down in case we get a bunch of ugly price action. So SOXL at M, starter swing. Risky. I'm going to say risky because this is 2x leverage again. And we're going to go with the stop loss at 1890. Hard stop loss below that. The idea is that we start to scale in. So this is another cool thing. You can add notes. I could add a chart. And I could reference to I could add the chart, scale in under assumption that we can potentially drop to 23 and down to 20, where we add full size. Hold on one second, guys. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Guys, I got another maybe 10 minutes. Baba's looking like it maybe pumped upwards here. No. Bounced off the bottom here, down 3%. Let me check China. How's it doing now? Neo is still the only green one, which is very strange. You never see this. You never see this. Let's see. Li Auto, Baba, PDD. Yeah, honestly, me long term, I think that China's pretty underrated here, guys. China's in a deep downtrend. Even though Baba's had a good, they've had a good, decent run over the last maybe 3 months. APLD's losing 12. It's probably a good, decent spot for APLD shares as well. As long as 11 holds. As long as 11 holds. All right, so are we looking at China? And then, yeah, so hopefully that made sense. Did I finish my post there? Yeah. All right, so the cool thing, again, tier 2, you're going to see that in tier 2 stock trades over here. Get this guy to hop in, man. Right, cool thing about this, as you can see, any update from the app automatically post here, and anybody can see the alert over here. Ben, it's a lot easier to follow trades on the app versus Discord. Discord, sometimes you won't always see this, right? If there's a bunch of trades that gets posted, all of a sudden it gets lost. Right? I'm curious on the options chain on SOXL as well, so let's take a look at that. Here we go. Oh, here we go with some price targets, right? Rockstar, here we go. If this bounce holds, 24.90, 25.60, 26. If it breakdowns, resumes, 23. Yep, I like the 23 spot. Yep, and then 20. Yeah, I like this, man. I gotta give him a shout out for this. Beautiful. Beautiful insight. Beautiful insight. Again, that's just one trader, and that's just one opinion. Oh, here you go, right? Here you go. Here's a swing trade for you, Rockstar, right? He actually opened this trade earlier. This is exactly what I was going to look for. SOXL, let's check some options flow, but this is the trade that Aspen opened earlier. So let me go to the bot queries channel, and I'm just curious on the bot queries. So let's see most recent flow first, SOXL. And then we'll see the highest volume contracts. Again, I know it's a lot of crap, right? To look into all this stuff before taking a trade, right? But that's how it should be, guys. Don't just blindly follow stuff. I'm telling you, look into what you're doing. Look into what you're following. Don't just blindly follow stuff, guys. You're gonna get led to a deep dark path. You don't want to get there. Believe me, it gets dark. It's really dark when you start to, lose a lot of your portfolio. And I've been there, man. I've been there. Lost $25,000 one year, man. It was the worst thing ever. It was depressing. I know exactly how it is, guys. After gaining probably 30,000 the year before, so I lost it all, and then some. Right. So I speak from the mindset of I want you guys to succeed badly, 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 badly. And you have us as a resource, guys. You have us as a resource. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. All right, so let me see. I'm kind of ignoring anything for today. Obviously, those are going to be the highest volume contracts because we have too many degenerates in the market, and that's just the way it is. But more interested in swing trades here. So we got the 20 put. Looks like that got some neutral volume, neutral premium, meaning some are sellers, some are calls. Let's see. This 30 call is very interesting. Open interest is very high because that could be put sellers. So this is pretty even as far as volume. This could be a lot of call sellers selling this 30 call. And this is all very short term, which I don't like. I'd rather swing this a little further out than 815. 815 is not bad, but it could be a lot of mixed signals. But this it's not like this needs a lot of time to cook. This SOXL, when it moves fast and to either side. So you have to be kind of careful with SOXL. Remember, it's 3x leverage semis. Oh, I meant to do flow. Did I do latest trades? I'll do 25K and up. SOXL. Oh, did it work? Oh, no, I didn't choose the ticker. Slash flow. Ticker. SOXL. 25K and up. All sides. All right, let's see what we can find here. These are multi-leg. This little thing right here means multi-leg strategies, so it's kind of noisy. Not really even looking at those. $13 call for January 2026. That is an odd one. That is a weird contract. None of these really stand out. There's too many questionable ones here. Nothing's that far out of the money except this 40 call. This is clearly a call seller. Really high open interest. That means they, again, when you sell covered calls, you have at least 100 shares of SOXL. And we have a lot of traders that sell covered calls on this stock. So, on this ETF, I should say. So yeah, nothing really stands out here, to be honest. But again, the analysis is there. Let's tell this. Let me bookmark this trade. Again, I can bookmark any trade I want. I can go back to the alert channels. Let me go back there. I can go to my bookmark trades, and now I can kind of keep track of this trade. Snap calls was an interesting one. Oof, he took a big chance on this one last week, but you know what? I really like this trade. I actually like Snap long term. I think they're going to do well with advertising. I mean, that's a big thing right now. And again, this is the beautiful part about the app. You get to follow traders, top traders. Crazy is one of our top analysts here, but he's down 15% on this trade. Well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this trade right now, and I'm going to get a better entry than he did. Pretty straightforward, right? So here we go. Snap. Take this trade at $9. I remember looking at this chart. $9 was a big spot for this. So this is June 2026.
$8 call, so we're in the money already. And yep, 288 is what I see. Not much volume on this, but that's okay. Again, it's 2 years out, or 1 full year out. So I'm gonna follow this trade. I'm gonna alert this trade. BTO snap. $8 call. 6/18 2026 at M. Starter. Leap. Right, so again, there you go. I got a better entry than Crazy A, which is, again, like I said, he's one of our top traders on the server. If I zoom out to Snap, I like this long term. I remember looking at this a while back. It's pretty beat down stock. But again, this area has held pretty decently for a long time. This $9 area. Could see 830. But again, here you go. I just drew that line right there, but check out the support on this. Oops. Check this out. For you newer traders, right? Right, here we are. And why is this support? Support. 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 Let's zoom out more. Support. This is 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Support area. Support area. Right? How much more proof do you need, right? This is going back 3-4 years, guys. We got some serious support right here. It's a pretty good trade. I like it. Right? If it loses this area, well, you take a loss. Yeah, I just did Rockstar, right? To answer your question, can you also alert the same trade as the other person posted alert? Yeah, I just did it right now, right? I just basically I got a better entry than Crazy A did, right? I'm up, well, I'm break even here right now. Literally, I'm up $1 on one contract. But he is, so again, I could search the ticker, or I could bookmark this trade. I bookmarked this trade yesterday because I thought, you know what, I think that's a good idea, but I really didn't like the entry specifically, and I didn't tail it yesterday because FOMC was just disgusting. I thought that maybe we'd get downtrend today. So yeah. All right, guys, I got like 2 more minutes. Any last questions? Any last questions? Yo, 007, man. Bro, you came too late, bro. I was talking crap about you earlier. I'm just kidding, man. I never talk crap about you. Only compliments. Only compliments. The chat can vouch for me. I was giving you compliments. MSFT might be interesting for a V-shaped play today. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to day trade. Like, honestly, bro, it's kind of crazy. We saw this downside like live, happen, and there was no shot of taking anything. And